Well, hello, shell buddies, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got my helpers with me, keeping an eye on me while I'm working on some updates and new video footage for you guys. Today kicks off the first in a multi-part series called Epic Shelling Post Idalia. I hesitate to use that word. I used it when we were out there that day, and even epic doesn't do it justice. It was absolutely incredible, the things that we found out there. Unbelievable. Now, if you'll recall, we couldn't get anywhere on Wednesday. Idalia made landfall on Tuesday, and we couldn't get anywhere on Wednesday because bridges were still closed, barrier islands were still closed, there was still a lot of water because we had an enormous king tide with a super moon, the second one of the month, actually. It was supposed to be a shell trip. Anyway, that kind of storm surge hitting in conjunction with a large, very energetic hurricane was pretty devastating for the beaches between Sarasota County all the way north to Cedar Key and around the Big Bend into the west of the Panhandle a little bit. So there's a lot of beach that was rearranged and a lot of beach that was damaged, but the extent of it could not fully be appreciated until after the water levels receded from that storm surge and that king tide, so we could actually get out there and take a look at what actually happened. Thursday was the first day that was able to happen. So Thursday, you are going to see, this is what that video is from, the Thursday following Idalia, where we went to two locations. We went to Pass-A-Grille and then Sunset Beach, both the same day, just because we didn't know, with the barrier islands being opened and already seeing the beach damage, if they were going to keep the barrier islands opened at that point. So we wanted to make sure we hit two places in one day. So today, we're going to go and take a look at some of that. There were some rare finds in there, some really amazing things that I can't believe I found on the beach. All kinds, just more to see and ooh and ah over. So instead of me telling you about it, let's go take a look and get into it. Okay, we are on 275 heading over the Skyway Bridge to see what we can see on the Pinellas Peninsula. Right now, the fishing piers and the restrooms associated with them are still closed. It's Thursday, about 11:30-ish in the morning. We're still getting a little rain band action here and there, a couple little showers. And coming over the rivers, we noticed that the Manatee and the other one were pretty high. I can't really tell, but it looks like the Gulf is kind of high too. We'll see what we see when we get there. Gulf looks kind of dirty-ish, sort of. That's hard to explain. And the water level is definitely high. We're passing the North Skyway Fishing Pier now, and I mean, you can see that water is right there. There's beach over on this side, or there usually is. This is where all the kite surfers get together and hang out, and the day trippers with the camper vans and everything. And boy, that whole thing is underwater. We can see it here. Alright, so this kind of goes with what I was mentioning in my update videos last time, that you really don't want to go to the beach for a couple of days following a storm, because you kind of can't. I don't think we're at perfect high tide right now. We're either right up before it or right after it, but the water level is still outrageously high.
Of course.
Oh, and before, you want to go to Pass-A-Grille before? Yes, I want to go to Pass-A-Grille before we go to Sunset.
Okay.
I know we said we were going to start at the top and work our way down,
Yeah,
but my curiosity is killing me. I really got to see Pass-A-Grille.
Yeah.
That place I love, 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 love. And if it's messed up, I'm going to cry probably.
May not be any rocks there again.
Well, that's the other side of this weird point. We noticed coming over the bridge there was more sand by far on the backside of Fort DeSoto than we've ever seen, even with the tide as crazy high as it is. Maybe this was a big giant beach renourishment. Ian stripped a lot of our sand and trucked it all south. Maybe we got some of it back. Boy, oh boy. Alright, we just saw one of the side streets before our turn. It's still got about 8 inches of water down it. Oh, the ferry? Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect, because where are they gonna beach, right? Like there's 2.5 extra feet of water. They can't land. They gotta pull up on the sand and get that thing out so people can get off the boat. A lot of this went underwater, my goodness. Okay, yeah, okay, look, there's people standing on the dog beach. Look at the pile of sand. Look at the sand pile.
Yep.
Holy cow.
We will be looking.
Oh my God, there's piles of shells all over the place. There's piles of sand all over the place. The road is covered. Oh my
Shells all
word, and shells everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, we're getting out over here.
Dang.
Mass beaching. Let's just go park.
Mass beaching for sure.
Let's go park.
Let's go park. We might have just hit the mother lode. Oh my gosh. Shells in the road. Oh
Well,
my God.
That's the...
This is Bananarama. Holy crowley. And that water's high. There's not much beach.
Surf.
And there's a lot of big surf. All right, this is why we say you don't go shelling right after a storm. See a really big surf over that dune over there. I'm not sure we're gonna actually be able to shell at the jetty itself. We're gonna have to walk up the street and go to where the dog beach area is, I think, because this is looking insane over here. Okay, the surf roar is insanely loud, and it's still quite busy, or breezy. We've gotten rain bands even through this morning. So, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff people piled up over here. Holy cow. The water was over this, obviously. Look at the bricks got washed out of the rock piles.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There is stuff everywhere. Big stuff. Wow. Okay, the beach is gone. Somebody is out there surfing in there, and he's crazy because there's a huge channel behind him, and then there's going to be a rip. I would not in any way, shape, or form recommend anybody going in the water when it looks like this. Okay, a couple of feet high above where it's supposed to be. Beach is all gone. So yeah, and you're by a bay. You don't know what got washed out. You don't know what debris is popping around in here. So this is, be careful shelling. You don't want to get in the water shelling. You need to mind where you're putting your feet shelling. You need to watch out for jellyfish and octopuses and all kinds of other crazy stuff shelling. So, okay, was it really that different? Let's just take a look at a month ago when we were out here for the Come Shell With Me event on August the 1st. And you can see at low tide just how low the water is, how far from the rocks we actually are. Not only did we go over our normal high tide mark, we were over it by a couple of feet, and water crested that seawall over there. So yeah, it is a significant difference from a month. Stuff sure got smashed up, but there's a seraph and a nice docinia. John's gone to look on the other side of the jetty. So I wanted to see what was on this side. There's piles of stuff everywhere. Oh my God. Not quite like mass beaching, but it's not that different. Broken fighting conchs. Commons. And, you know, a little more interesting to get down here than the last time I was here. I must be out of my mind. Big beach bowl.
Are you doing your YouTube channel right now?
I am.
I watch you.
You do? What's your name?
On YouTube it's Seasick Loser and then it's Hannah.
Nice to meet you. Don't worry, my hands got crap on them from this stuff too. Not a problem. Yeah, we're trying to do some recon and figure out if I can redo my today's event on Saturday here. Ooh, look. Calico clam. Tulip slightly chipped, I don't care. Baby fighting conch, nice dark color. And a big purple horse mussel, love those. Juvenile fighting conch, this is nuts. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at this. Tulip and baby whelk. Oh my.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
It was very nice to meet you too. Happy shelling. Good luck. Have fun. Brain is boggling right now. Oh my gosh. Look at this. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Alright, I think safely we can come here Saturday in the morning. It won't need to be sunrise. It'll be a little bit after, because you're gonna want to see where you're stepping. Key, the warning danger sign, that's new. We got waves making it up to the sidewalk, up the seawall, so still pretty choppy, pretty rough. Calico clam, moon snail, and fighting conch, and a baby whelk. And there's a bubble. Really cool top off of a whelk. Oh, not in great shape though. Hinge spiny. A worm snail. And there's big stuff all over the place. I'm not trying to weigh my bag down the first 5 minutes I'm here, but golly. Oh. This is crazy town. Gracious. Wow. I think we'll be okay Saturday at low tide. Right about Saturday ought to be perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, come on back Saturday. I'm doing my YouTube stuff and I'm doing my Come Shell With Me, which was supposed to be today at Sunset Beach.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Saturday at this beach.
Ah, well, I will tune in. That's for sure.
Babe, it's nutty over here. Said it's nutty over here. What'd you find?
Kind of rough, but
Yeah, a piece of a coral or a bryozoan or something. Mercy buckets. Yeah, I want to go over this way to get back out of here because the way I came down was miserable. So I'm going to go this way to get out. But, whoa.
guess what?
What? Did you find a cone? Oh, it's gonna be a good day. I mean, look at the shells that were pushed up onto the top of the dune and is in all the seagrasses and sea oats here on the sides. This is wild. Look at this. Just push right up in. Scallop there, another one there. This is bonkers. Yep, spiny jewel box. And the cone. Shall we go to the other side, baby? You ready to rock and roll, dear? You ready to rock and roll? There's kind of a big whelk near you. Ooh, look, there's a really nice whelk down here. Alright, John got me a tulip, some worm snail, and a buttercup lucine. And then look at this little beauty over here, a little pear whelk. Yeah, that was the one I said that was close to you. Oh my, my. I see an enormous broken piece of a moon snail in there. Wow. Dang. I like that outside piece though. I think I'll keep that. Oh, I see a gorgeous scallop over here. Look at those colors. Pretty pink and white. Wow. There's a piece of broken glass that I'm gonna get rid of. This one gets hurt on. This is nuts. Broken moon snail there. Fighting conch. It's loud over here too.
Huh?
It says loud over here.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk.
That's maker.
Ooh.
I got all excited about the moon snail.
Yeah, I found one like him too.
An old
A little
whelk.
whelk.
Old whelk.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go to the other side.
You bet. I literally don't know where to look first. Oh, I was saying, I literally don't know where to look first. Like, my eyes are going, like, darting all over. And that doesn't even begin to put a dent in what's over there. It's nuts. Big old murex, moon snail. That's cool. Oh, I thought it was a cone whelk, but geez, I thought he found a, literally finding shells in the middle of the road. This is bananas. So, judging from where the dog beach is, a whole bunch of sand got washed in. There's a half decent olive there in front of you, darling.
I don't see the olive,
This guy right here.
but what I do see are these.
Little fossil ones.
Yep.
There's a little whelk in front of you. And this is an olive. And there's an auger.
Oh, there's a...
And a thick lucine.
There's an oddity.
Oh. A little turret spire of some sort. Look at the chestnut turban, the big fossil chestnut turban by your foot. And there's a little cone right there. Huh. This is crazy. We're shelling in the street. This is the craziest thing. Oh, yes. That's a cool fossil. Heck yeah. Okay. This is gonna be the craziest video I've ever made. Literally shelling in the street. Wow, nice dark fossil. Cool. Wow, did you see that? Watch the waves over here when they break. They go crashing above that seawall. There. Water level's pretty high in the storm drain still. Okay, so the dog beach is now on the street. And it looks like there's shells in what's over here, and then we got to go around this stuff to get onto the actual dog beach. All right. Hold on the walker for me. Oh God, that's hard work. No, let's leave that for now.
Okay.
I don't want to carry too much stuff until we get out there and see what there is to see. There's shells all in this. Ooh, careful.
Let's get out here.
Yeah. All right, so that little, the steps are gone, which I guess I'm not surprised about. Oh my gosh, there's so much sand and shells everywhere. What? Look at this. Holy crap. Do you know how many people miss the stuff I pick up because they're after big walks and stuff like that? Yeah. I'm not even considering that. Oh, nice piece. Yeah.
Olive.
Let's leave him. But I see that button that's by you, and I want that.
Okay. How about an opus?
A what?
Oh, it's broke.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is crazy town. Not quite as much as the mass beaching, but definitely a lot. And piles of a lot.
Wow. Tips out of them, but
That's a big boy. Yeah. And the water is still pushing in. I'm standing on a big shell pile and sinking, my feet are sinking in it. And yeah, it's a little probably picked over here, but what? Ooh, I would like to cut something out of that. That's beautiful. We can go partly to the end of the point. We just can't go around all the way. The water's way too insane. And look, babe, the beginning of the dock is broken. It's gone. You might remember me mentioning this point from the beach report. The first dock, that was broken before, Ian, but the second one over used to be attached to land, and that's not there anymore. Oh, wow. Dang. There's a little baby whelk right here. Oh, it's broken. And there's a tinted cantharus with a hermit crab in it. Hey, buddy. You all right? Oh. And look, there's a little tulip. Oh, it's an alive tulip. I'm sorry, my friend. You had a bad couple days. I'm gonna leave you be. Wow. Yep, I'd say this looks like it'll be perfect Saturday morning.
Pick what you want out of it.
This and this and this. Ooh. Some nice big whelks that are just smashed to peanuts. This is wild. And there's stuff getting pushed in with the waves. Big beach bowl, the Atlantic heart cockles. Water's coming around at me from behind. The dock is gone. Another shell pile over there. Wow. There's shells all the way up to those rocks. You gonna go look up there? Okay. I'm coming down this way. Mostly because I see a big shell pile over here in the water. And another one over here. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Look at that. Glossy, perfect, and empty. My favorite. That's my favorite time. Empty. The size of this guy. Huge, shimmery jingle. Another olive in front of me. Now there's a reason we're kind of separated here. John's working up in the dry area so he doesn't get wet. He's got a cut on his leg and I don't want him getting any of this water into that because we did just have a storm and there is, you know, runoff from lots of different things. I do not have any cuts or anything like that. And I'm still not going to get in very far. But I see a monster pile of stuff over here every time the waves pull back. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, if you see something and you don't catch it, good luck. You see how foamy and cloudy the water gets? You have to be super, super fast over here. And you can't see a thing. Water shelling's fun, but this is not because you can't see anything. And they're smashed everything. Waves are coming at me from like 3 different directions. And everything's shifting under my feet and my walker. Well, it's not super solid. It was just put here 2 days ago. Man, that dock is wrecked. We used to have to walk under this thing to get around. So just how different is it now? Before Idalia, we could actually walk around the end of this thing and almost underneath it. Ian deposited some sand underneath there. Now in a second, you're going to see my friend Gualda standing next to this dock, and you can see up to her waist, and her head didn't quite reach where the level of the floor was. You can see how the shadow stretches out way long. So yeah, this is quite different down here. And now there's so much sand and stuff underneath, you couldn't get under it, and the whole top of it's missing. All right, so you found the cone, and what is the runner-up, you said?
Okay, well, yeah, here's your large sunlight.
Ooh, I like that.
But there's the runner-up of the day.
Oh, hey, he's real pretty.
Still got a nice colored tip, too.
Wow. I have to rinse that one a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I'll just stand here. The water will find me eventually. Look at the waves, though. That's crazy. What in the world? Wow, 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 wow. Gosh. This is so crazy. And all of this is like a few feet higher than it was. Sand is piled up like 2-3 feet deep. Now, normally, you can walk around that and get to the jetty on the other side. Here's another angle coming up on what that dock pier kind of used to look like, so you get an idea of how high the water actually is slamming against those rocks and where it's hitting underneath there. You can tell it's quite different than it was before. But you couldn't pay me enough to try that today. Not a chance in hell. You wouldn't catch me swimming in here either, or snorkeling. I don't even want a water shell here. Let me rephrase that. I do, but I don't today. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So this little place here is Island's End, which is a cute little resort. And it looks like water came up and over into their little area. Wow. Yeah, how much water did it go under?
It looks to me like it went all the way across.
I kind of had the impression too.
Yeah, I went to Sunset Beach and there was
Oh, we're headed there next to go look at that place. How is it?
sandy.
But we were just there Sunday, and I know what where you're talking about, where those two walkovers were really damaged and washed out from underneath.
So
Were pretty bad.
One, remember?
Yeah.
So that's a sheer flat right there.
Oh my gosh.
The walls.
Sunset's jacked up. Oh, nice olive, honey.
Real nice
Good
olive.
grab. That's pretty.
Oh, those are nice.
Well done.
So let me see, it's gone. You'll see it when you get there, but
Can we get there? Is West Gulf Boulevard open again?
I just left.
Okay, good. Have a good day. Thank you. There's that little pretty orange jingle I wanted. I honestly can't tell if the tide's going in or going out.
This would be a nice day to be at Minnesota.
That was another one we talked about going to today to see if they were open. It's pretty low lying over there though.
What?
It's pretty low lying over there, like where the campground is and where the bird sanctuary is on the north end. All that stuff's pretty low. I love DeSoto. It's so pretty there.
Take care.
You too. Have a great day. Look at this. So water definitely was over all of this. Look at the shells washed in. Merciful heaven. Oh my gosh, this place must have been scary yesterday. Oh, I like those purple mussels, yeah. I feel things breaking under my feet.
Yeah, I do too.
Breaking shells to get to shells day.
Yeah, but you're not breaking anything good.
Sure. Wow. Look at that. Nice big operculum. Ooh, it's perfect. Wow. That's really nice. Awesome. There's another one with its center blown out. Surprised that they're sitting here and nobody's picked them up. Are you kidding? Look at, there's two more. I'm in an operculum pile.
What's that?
Now these aren't in as great shape, but that first one I picked up was perfect.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah, where did it go? I just put it in my bag. Look at this one. Hey,
Wow.
that one's stunning.
Yeah, I wonder where the damn shell is.
Who knows? Maybe it'll wash in this winter or wash out of some sand it's buried under. That's probably where it is. Is that another one? It's another two. There's one, and there's one, and there's one. Oh my gosh! And there's look a little perfect little beach taco. It still has the animal in it. Oh my gosh! There's a tulip, another operculum. Oh, this tulip is alive. I'm gonna put you down in there, buddy. There you go. Apparently no one else is either, because look at them all. This is great. Nobody else wants them, I guess. I take those. Look at this sailor's ear too. Right there. Oh, another live tulip. Sorry, buddy. I'll put you back. Another beach taco. Wow. This is like crazy town over here.
There's two more.
Two more operculum?
Yep.
What? There's another one there, I think.
Yep.
This is bonkers. It's a little ratty-tatty, this one. We'll leave that one. And look at the little baby whelk. Oh! And there's another one of those beach tacos with the critter in it. Where?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that tulip has a hermit crab in him. Hey, buddy. Here you go. Here, there's something you can eat right in there. Go nuts. Another sailor's ear. Another sailor's ear. Oh my goodness. Now, if this much stuff is still washing in a couple days after, you can just know that the water behind me and around here is full of even more. There's going to be plenty of shells on this beach for days. Last time I saw a mass beaching, there was people shelling here for a solid week every day, all day, going home with bags of stuff, and barely made a dent. Don't even really have to move, you just gotta kind of paw through things. Look at the cute little baby hermit crabs we found. There's one in the canthus and one in the horse conch. There's a jingle. They're so cute. That guy is feisty. Wow. This is insanity. Pink and red. Wow, 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 wow. Just shells everywhere I look. Everywhere, and pretty ones. Pretty ones, beat up ones, new ones, old ones. This is amazing. And that shelf right here in the water, full of shells. And we got a little moon. Wow. Little fighting conch right there. Oh boy. Look at the orange on that skull. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. It's a little baby whelk. And look at this one. Oh, and a little drill. Oh, this might be a rib cantharus actually, and it's empty. Very awesome. Yes, please. You're gorgeous. Pretty little horse conch. You're a little beat up, but that's all right. I know exactly what I'm going to do with that guy. Exactly. Wow. my gracious. Right, so there's more up here in the high rack line that we haven't even looked at. This is this sort of rack line that's like medium high. And the tie's on the way out, and the shells in the water, oh. Everywhere you look, there is stuff here. This is amazing. I just saw a big crown conch in here that I want. I don't know where it went. Whoa! Look at this hill of shells would kind of fall down. Hello, Scotch bonnet. You're in terrible shape, but I do not care. You are a Scotch bonnet. And two beautiful baby's ears. Wow. Alright, so we've made it to the end of where the dog beach is, and there's just insane stuff everywhere still. Found a fistful of baby's ears already. There was a jellyfish up here, sailor's ears, corals. There's another. That's a buttercup lucine. There's a happy puppy. I just found a moon snail operculum. I picked it up because I thought it was beach glass. Look at that. Look at that. That's insanely cool. Okay, so this stop at Pass-A-Grille was intended to be a scouting trip, and it turned into a major shelling trip. And we found amazing, amazing stuff. Look at the size of this sand dollar. I wish I had the rest of it. It's humongous. Sunray Venuses, operculums. Oh my gosh, we got stacks of these things. Whelks. And look at the baby's ear. We've got another maybe 20 or so baby's ears in here. I mean, this was incredible. And we're coming back to do it all again on Saturday for the rescheduled Come Shallow With Me Blue Moon event. So, Idalia brought a lot of unpleasantness, but look at the shells she brought in. And wait till you see what we got today. I mean, holy smoly. Absolutely wild. Wild day at Pass-A-Grille. Okay, we are trying to get to Treasure Island, and it's clear things were underwater here, and there's an electronic sign behind us that said beach parking closed. We don't really know if we can get to Sunset Beach at all, but definitely everything was underwater over here. Look at the road, full of sand. Maybe smarter that we waited to come down to this one after Pass-A-Grille too, because this is still kind of pretty wet. And as high as the tide was when we got here, I don't know if we'd have been able to go down there. But at least they had, you know, scraped up the sand off the road, but they haven't made it that far over here yet. Good gracious. Look, they still got water in their driveway. Oh my gosh. So I lost some stairs there. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a little bit better over here. Not as much sand washed out. A little bit higher of the dune. Yeah, clearly this was all underwater. There's where the line is, you can see it. Wow. That's a lot of storm surge. Oh, no wonder the beach parking is all closed. It's all full of sand. Oh my gosh. Well, that one guy said the bathrooms were gone, but they're there. I mean, the pavilion's here. I don't think maybe he didn't come all the way down this far. Wow. Dang. Oh, the beach is all in the parking lot. That's why there's no parking. Holy smokies. Everybody got inundated over here. Lost all the stuff in their basement garages. Definitely road was underwater here. It's weird how we go up an elevation like right here by Mansion by the Sea. This is insane what happened over here. There's 2 handicap parking spots right there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll do here or see. I mean, we'll see, but I don't know.
Well, we're not shelling. We're not staying. We're just gonna go see what this sidewall over here behind the parking lot looks like. All right, we're at Sunset Beach, Treasure Island, where I did my recon for the Blue Moon trip, and where that truck down there, that far white truck is down by where the handicap parking is. That's where I used to park, but this whole lot is all blocked off. So there's 2 handicap spots here on the street, and then there's 2 more here in front of the buildings, but those are destroyed and full of shells and sand. We're just gonna stop here real quick and see what the beach erosion looks like, and then bang on out of here, because I don't think we're gonna be able to get to much beach. It looks like all those little shells that we pawed through the last time we were here are all now in the parking lot. So if you've seen my Blue Moon Recon trip video, you'll see that these parking lots were indeed paved with numbered spots and parking kiosks. And also that there's a dune over here, and that you can't really see the ocean properly from where we're standing because there's a dune in the way. That dune is now what is covering the streets and the parking lots and some of this surrounding area. All that sand got moved right at us. Oh my gosh, the whole dune is gone. Whoa! Holy schmoly! Okay, the last time I was here, when we were just here on Sunday, the dune ended right here.
Yep.
Just because man put something somewhere doesn't mean Mother Nature's gonna let it stay there. Once upon a time, those piers were buried 3 or 4 feet in the sand. Now they're supported by absolutely nothing. That's wild. And all of that was up and still floating and not touching. Look at that. That dune was at the edge of where that broken flyover was. Holy crap. What the hell? Oh my God, there's sea urchins here. There's one, there's one, there's one. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it removed this dune, but it did make the beach over. Look, babe, there's a sand dollar. And look, a little live murex. And a little hermit crab. Wow. I don't have a bag. Well, you'll have to hold them, babe.
I don't want.
Yes, keep them.
Okay.
This is bonkers.
Yep.
All right, well, I was afraid that the dune would be bad and that all of this sand would be missing. But it carved the dune, leveled the dune, so the walkways would need to be done, and there's less protection for these buildings now. But wow, I mean, it seems like it brought sand in. Definitely brought in shells. Good grief. Is that a baby's ear? Another baby's ear? Oh my God. Look, John, another sand dollar.
Yep.
2 of them. Look at that. Wild. Look, there's a little hermit crab and a button snail.
What?
A hermit crab inside a button snail. There he is, right there. There's little hermit crabs inside little shells all over the place. They're all up in the serifs. Wow. It's like crawling over here. Whew. I don't want to get my feet wet because I don't have my good beach shoes and these are very slippery. But hermit crabs are everywhere. Fun critter encounters. Alright, snorkeling's going to be out probably, but unless it calms down. Although people are swimming in the surf and it looks like it's shallower than it maybe was. Another one. There are sand dollars everywhere.
Urchins everywhere.
Urchins all over the place. Oh.
Give me a bag if you want urchins.
No, I still got a pile of urchins that yet need to be cleaned, but they sure are all over. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's one of those long spine starch shells.
It sure is.
We never find these anywhere except honeymoon. Sea urchins, sea urchin, sea urchin.
Look at them all. Look.
They're everywhere. Oh my gosh.
That's why I said if you want urchins.
We don't even have anything to put them in. We didn't plan to stay. There's another sand dollar right there. A little one. See it by the pen shell?
Yep.
Maybe we should go back and get a bag. They're all over the place. There's one. There's one. There's littles. This is bananas. Alright, I don't want the ones with the spines. They're more yucky to clean. Wow. I don't even have a pocket. Oh, wow. Calico box crab. Are you alive, buddy? I don't know. Not looking too good. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, look, we can't keep going. We need a bag or something. I don't even have my good shoes on. Well, you know what? I think they'll all be here on Saturday. I don't really need any. I got all those mass beaching ones that I haven't done anything with yet. What?
I have got the ultimate rarity.
A hinged egg cockle. Holy schmoly. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right, look, we got to go back to the van. We got to get bags and get real shoes on. That is really awesome.
And the color.
The colors are nice. Nice one. Really nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, since we're now here and we're seeing how good it actually is, let's spend a little time. Somehow I got onto high speed instead of normal speed, but oh look, that's fragile macra and it's hinged. Wow, that's nice. So yeah, somehow I got on high speed here. Oh, there's another fragile macra. Oh, anyway, I've got all this high speed footage of the rest of our shelling time. We really weren't here for a very long time, and we really didn't walk the beach very far at all, but we were picking stuff up left and right. Look at the piles of sea urchins. Astonishing. So we're just shelling. There's beach bowls here, all kinds of stuff. There's a nice whelk and a hinged yellow prickly cockle, which is gorgeous. And then we got this guy right here, which was a beauty. That's a hinged paper cockle, but it was actually still alive. So I took it back down to the water so we might have a chance to make it. So much to look at. Oh, there's a hinged smooth duck clam. Nice. Never find those. Picking up trash, beer cans, all kinds of crazy stuff that washed out of the water in the dunes, and people had started piling it up on the pier. So that's what we were doing, just making the pile in the walkway so that the guys that had the bags and stuff like that could come and pick it up. Oh, that's another egg cockle. Nice. Some more beach junk. And around we go and heading further south. Oh, there's another sand dollar. Excellent. That off to John. Oh, we got a random beach toy over here. We'll pick that guy up and throw that out. And as we're looking around here, the amount of sea urchins that you can see in piles all over the place like this one was just mind-bending how many of them there were. And there were hard urchins mixed in with some of this stuff. We're going to get into a pile of those shortly, actually. But yep, we keep finding sand dollars, we keep finding urchins. There's one of the hard urchins right there. And those were everywhere. At this point, I realize our container's not going to be big enough because we're putting sand dollars, hard urchins, and egg cockles into them, and it's starting to fill up really, really fast. And let's just slow down and look at that beach. Wow. Just so much amazing stuff on it. It was absolutely mind-boggling. John just handed me a juvenile Florida fighting conch. And then we stop and find some more egg cockles, a few more sand dollars. The sand dollars were everywhere. And look at that starfish John found. That was an incredible find. Beautiful. Really gorgeous. So at this point, we're just taking a break and reassessing how much more space we have in the container to carry fragile stuff like this. Speaking of fragile, here's another fragile mactra. That was so cool. This is the first time I've ever found fragile macras at all, ever. Got another egg cockle back there too. Urchins, urchins everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. All that purple is urchins, urchins, urchins. They were literally carpeting this beach. I haven't seen this many urchins since the mass beaching at PassAGrille. There's a nice hinged dulcinea. Look at all these urchins. Oh my gracious. Another hinged dulcinea. I'll take that too. Great. But these urchin piles, and there were hard urchins mixed in with those guys too. So they're peppered all throughout here. There's another fighting conch. Oh boy, those sand dollars, oh gosh, they were everywhere. And at this point, you know, we picked up a few and we're starting to run out of space. And we're just, I'm pointing out more and John's picking them up and grabbing them. And we realize, all right, we are definitely going to run out of room and we got to stuff, you know, shuffle things around a little bit so we can get this stuff home. But yeah, we're picking up sand dollars left and right. Oh, surprise, another sand dollar. They're just everywhere. Every time we looked down, there was more sand dollars. Sea urchins everywhere. There's another one of those hard urchins that I just put in the box as well. And I was really trying to protect those because they're super fragile. They are hard to get home in one piece. But yep, every time I looked somewhere else, there was another sea urchin or another sand dollar or another hard urchin or another egg cockle. Another sand dollar and ooh, look, a live tulip. That's really cool. And here we have a lettered olive and another sand dollar and actually a little hermit crab that's living in this broken apple murex shell. He was actually pretty cute. Poor little guy was shook up in there. Aw. And here we go, picking up even more sand dollars. Gosh, they were just everywhere. Everywhere you looked, everywhere, buried in and amongst everything. There's a nice piece of coral to go with some of those sand dollars. That was cool. More sand dollars. And ooh, we got a live apple murex. Let's put him in the water. I found another hinged. Ooh, pretty.
Do you want it?
Yeah, throw it in your bag. Is this another?
Another egg cockle right there, or is that prickly? That's prickly.
That's an egg. Right there. And what else do we got here?
He's in there.
Oh, he's still alive. Can you put him back in the water? And his friend? Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Take this one too. That's some murex that needs to go back in the ocean. Really crusty old tulip. I am just flabbergasted right now. Absolutely flabbergasted right now at how much amazing, unbelievable things we've seen and found today. Absolutely incredible. Oh, this beach is stinking though, because man, those urchins are starting to smell, and so are the dead snails that are in these shells. I'm assuming they got washed up earlier today and they've been out here baking in the sun for hours and have expired, and now they're starting to smell a little bit like fish bouillabaisse. Which, I'm sad for the snails, but I am happy for the shorebirds that will feast. That's a lovely apple murex, dear. Nice find.
More going back.
Yeah, because we're looking at the opposite direction. Oh, how'd we miss that one? We were just here a minute ago. And we're up in the dry line, so it didn't wash in. We just missed it. There's a horse mussel. There's another cutie pie little sand dollar. Oh, that's empty. Nice. Very nice. Incredible shells. Just incredible.
Coral.
I don't see it. Oh my gosh, now I do. Wow. Big boy. There's another tulip or two. Here's one here. And here's one here. Where's the... There's a big Murex right in front of me. Oh, it's only half of a Murex. Dang it. Another sand dollar. Alright, what's the story with these two tulips? Let's take a look. They have slippers on them.
Slippers have been sliding off.
But they don't have any critters, and yeah, the slippers are not viable. They just popped right off. If they were alive, they would stay stuck, because that's what they do. Alright, so a couple more nasty tulips to clean. John just found another operculum. We found maybe a dozen, maybe more of them today. So this is the walkway right by where I parked. And of course, this beach access where I came on when I came here the first time, it looks quite different than it did that day. If you look to the right, you'll see when you come on and off the beach, just over there by the tall building, the condo building. And that, you know, this morning I was at low tide and I'm quite a ways away from the little walkway over the dune as well. And yeah, there's a good 2.5, 3 feet of sand here. So this is rearranged. It's just astonishing to me that this whole dune was removed out from under that thing and all pushed into here and into the street. Alright, as unbelievably epic as the shelling just was here at Sunset Beach, unfortunately we can't make this location our spot to come shell on Saturday, because I don't know if you can see that sign down over there. It says beach parking closed, vehicles will be towed. Now it just so happens that I'm in one of the little handicap spots. There's like 3 or 4 of them right here in front of where the bathrooms and stuff are. And because this is on the side street, today you were allowed to get away with it, but once they start shoveling up all the sand and everything, that won't be an option. And I'm not sure that they're gonna get it all done in one day. So, Saturday, PassAGrille it is. That was positively showing insanity today for what was supposed to be a recon trip for Saturday. One more time, today is Thursday. We just got Idalia past us yesterday. The ocean is still churned up. However, the massive king tide that we were stuck with for about a day and a half has receded to an extent. There is beach erosion, but there is, and I hesitate to use this word, but I have to use this word, epic shelling. Wait till you see the stuff we found. Oh! Okay, that might have been some of the most fun I've had shelling in a while. Oh boy, and it's tough, you know. You see all this stuff rearranged and screwed up, and you're kind of upset to see it, but at the same time, you know that the ocean has washed something amazing in there, and if you don't go look, it's going to suck it right back, and it's not going to be there tomorrow or the day after. That's it. So the time to go for cool shells and rare finds is definitely after a storm, despite how crazy it may be or look out there, because that's when you will find the best stuff. Well, because we have so much shelling in this video, we can't quite get to the creating part just yet, and I am super behind on that too. Oh, I owe you guys a few creation videos at this point from some of the other cool stuff I've collected along the way on some of these other trips that we've done. And I promise that will come. But right now, my mission is to get these shelling videos together so you can take a look and see, get a full understanding of what it looked like out there. And there's plenty of time for creation videos once the weather gets colder and I don't want to get in the water. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fantastic look at what our post-shelling conditions looked like here right after the storm hit us. And I I hope that we don't have to contend with another one. We still have almost 2 months to go in the hurricane season. We're not really out of the woods until about halfway into November, really. And there are a couple of storms that are on record for being late breakers in November. So we'll keep an eye on all of that and on the rest of the beach conditions, including renourishment projects and things of that nature. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this amazing journey. And please do come back because we have lots more shelling to go. Bye-bye.